Hi, it's Caitlin and I'm here with two new collections, one from Cuticula, one from Rogue Lacquer, and these are for the people who love flakes. From Cuticula, we have the milk tea collection, which has been reimagined. I think it came out like a couple years ago, and Amanda always wanted to improve upon it from when she initially created it, and honestly, I love this collection so much. I didn't ever receive or buy the first collection, so I can't compare them, but these are super pretty, super fun, and they are available on May 24th. I will include all the details down in the description. The Rogue Lacquer collection is called Psychedelic Slushies, and I'm instantly thinking about Neopets and like the Neopet slushy shop or smoothie shop. I don't know, but I just picture these like shaking slushies, and yeah. So let's get into the swatches. We're going to start by looking at the new Cuticula Milk Tea Reimagined collection. And first up is Passion Fruit Milk Tea. This one is a peach crelly full of rainbow shifting glass flakes as well as black flakes. These have beautiful formulas across the board. They're very liquidy and fluid, which means that the elements show up beautifully in between each layer. So you have this beautiful sort of translucency or transparency where you can see everything through the color, and you can see the black flakes. They look really black, and those glass flakes are super rainbowy. So these were all great for me in 2 coats, and they dry with like a tiny bit of a satiny finish. So I am using the Cuticula Limitless Quick Dry Top Coat to smooth it out and bring back the shine. These won't be difficult to remove, and it just looks so good when they're glossed up. I absolutely love the size of the color, the size and the color of the flakes in here. Everything just looks so fun and so pretty. I really am smitten with this collection. This one is called Honeydew Milk Tea, and this one's a Honeydew green crelly base with rainbow shifting glass flakes and black flakes. I love what Amanda did with these bases because they're milky, but they're liquidy, kind of like a watered down cream, and it just works so well. The formula really is perfected, and that's what she wanted to do. So the original collection was from 2020, and the original collection had sparse iridescent crystal flakes and black shreds, but now instead these polishes have glass rainbow flake and small matte black flakes. So everything just works way better, and they're just so bright and rainbowy, which is what really makes me happy about this collection. This is a really beautiful green. It's like a pastel, I want to say baby green. I don't think that's a thing, but it's sort of a light pastel green, and it's just really fresh and minty. This one's called Chocolate Milk Tea, and this one is new to the lineup. So this was never in the 2022 collection. I think there was one called OG Milk Tea, and this is like a replacement of that. So it's a chocolate crelly base full of rainbow shifting glass flakes and black flakes. This base is definitely sort of like a reddened warm taupe base. It's not super brown, so you definitely get the chocolatey vibe with it, and it's a beautiful base color, but obviously when you have those rainbow glass flakes in there, it just makes it beyond beautiful. I would have loved to have the time to show these matte, but yeah, I just didn't, and for the sake of time and also consistency, when I take my swatch photos, I don't want like one nail matte and then the rest glossy, because I don't think that looks good. So you're getting the glossy look at these, but trust me when I say that they will be beautiful matte, and I'm sure another swatcher does show them matte. So check out the Cuticula Instagram page, or their website will probably have some matte swatches. That's what I love about flakes, is that they look good, glossy, as well as matte. This one is called Taro Milk Tea, and it is a magenta curly base with rainbow shifting glass flakes and black flakes. This is a really beautiful base color. To me, it's more of like an orchid. It's leaning a little more purple. And it's just really pretty. I really like this base color. And then of course, with the addition of that rainbowy goodness, it just made me like it even more. And I do want to mention that the flakes in here, the glass flakes and the matte flakes, are not textured. As I mentioned earlier, the overall polish dries with sort of a satiny finish, but it's not going to be textured, and one layer of top coat will absolutely smooth everything out. And you can see here, I just love the abundance of glass flakes in here. I don't know, I think Amanda might have done something, but I would be obsessed if she made a topper, which is like a clear base with black matte flakes and then the rainbow glass flakes, because I would wear that like every day, and I'd wear it over different shimmers and sheer polishes. So I'm going to put that out into the universe, that I would love a topper version with a clear base like these polishes. And we've got blueberry milk tea here. This one is a blueberry curly base full of rainbow shifting glass flakes and black flakes. This is a really pretty shade of blue. Definitely sort of like a cartoony blueberry, or I guess more of like a milky blueberry. Not deep like an actual blueberry, but very pretty, very adorable. The formula does dry quickly in between coats, which is good. It makes for a fast manicure, especially because these cover really well in 2 coats. I'm sure some people will need 3, but most people could probably get away with 2 coats just because there's so much going on and it builds up very quickly. If you are shopping the Cuticula site and haven't tried their Limitless Top Coat yet, that's probably very few of you, I'm guessing. But if you haven't tried Limitless, it is definitely my #1 top coat. So pick it up. It dries super fast. It leaves a very beautiful shine on your nails, and it helps with longevity just so much. I would recommend just the unscented version, but you can get scented versions if you want. And last from Cuticula before we get into Rogue Lacquer is Raspberry Milk Tea. This one is a raspberry crelly base full of rainbow shifting glass flakes and black flakes. This one kind of has like a strawberry pink, I mean it's called raspberry, but it's sort of giving me strawberry when I think about like a classic strawberry pink, and it's just really soft and pretty. And this entire collection is definitely making me want milk tea. I rarely get milk tea because I don't drink dairy, so only a few tea shops actually have soy milk, but there is one I've been meaning to check out, and it's like entirely dairy free, and I probably have just the greatest and hardest time choosing because I could pick anything off the menu. So this is a delicious pink, and I just really, really love all the little elements in this polish. And I'm gonna just remind myself here to include a little collage of the entire collection that you can look at so you can see it for yourself as a whole. And now we will look at the Rogue Lacquer Psychedelic Slushies collection. This one is Key Lime Colada. It's described as a yummy neon lime green with a blood orange glass flake blend. That's so fancy and delicious sounding. So again, I don't really know what constitutes something as neon. Does this look neon to me? No, but maybe neon pigment is in there. I don't have clarification on that, but this is a very pretty green. It's not like highlighter neon bright. What you're seeing here is accurate to how it looks to me in person as well as on camera. So it's bright, it's it's very squishy, and the glass flakes stand out beautifully. They're very, I don't know what the word is, very glowy, that's the word. So you definitely get a glow from the flakes, and then the base is really bright, so it's just a really fun combination. Again, this has a very sort of watery fluid formula. I build all of these up in 3 coats because I do think that they brought the most intensity and looked as much like what you see in the bottle when you build it up in 3 coats. They don't dry textured, they do dry a bit dull, but as you saw, top coat smooths everything, glosses everything up, and then you get this beautiful finish as you can see here. The blue in the collection is called Ocean Water. It's a neon aqua teal slush spectacular with a turquoise and green glass flake blend. This one is so fun. It definitely makes me think of the ocean, and the flakes in here are truly electric. This one is so beautiful. And as you can probably tell, it is sheer, but it does build up nicely. This builds up very easily, but what I will recommend is, because there are a ton of flakes and some of them are larger, at least in Ocean Water, do give yourself like maybe 5 to 10 minutes in between the second and third coat at least, if you're going for a third coat, just so you don't smush anything, because there are a lot of flakes in there. So it's best to be a little bit patient with your application and let the second coat dry before you do a third, if you choose to do a third. This honestly does remind me of waves on the ocean, very choppy ocean waves, but I love it. And again, all of these would look phenomenal matte. I'm like team glossy 99% of the time, and I'm just trying to get through the day, so I couldn't do anything extra like include matte swatches, but I'm sure another swatcher did. so seek those swatches out, but these look phenomenal glossy, and I probably would be wearing these glossy anyway. This pink is Watermelon Slush, and it's a neon bubblegum pink with a purple and orange glass flake blend. This one is super bright and very pink, so if you are a fan of pinks like me, you'll probably really like this one. I like that the flakes kind of appear, well, they don't appear, they are purple and orange, so it just adds this really beautiful glow. It is sheer, but you can build it up to your preference in 2 or 3 coats. I do think all of these look best in 3 coats just because that makes them look most neon-y and most obvious in terms of the base color. It just allows it to build up, but follow my advice about letting the second coat dry before doing the third, just so you don't get anything gloopy or shifting the previous coat around too much. And last but not least, we have Atomic Grape, which is a neon atomic purple with an aqua and blue green glass flake blend. This one is super electric and vibrant. I've got to hand it to those aqua flakes. They're working overtime in this polish. They're looking so good. And I love the entire collection. What can I say? I love both of these collections, and I don't know, I guess it would be sick to have like a chartreuse or neon yellow edition. I would have loved to see that. And what else? I think orange would have been super cool. Like a yellow and an orange would have been amazing to have added to this collection. But we've got these 4. They're beautiful, and as you can see, this one builds up nicely in 3 coats. On that 3rd coat, you definitely get the most flake payoff and also base color. And I will try to remember to add a little collage of this collection too before I talk about my favorites. I kind of surprised myself with my favorites. I don't know if I surprised myself or Cuticula surprised me. I don't know. But chocolate milk tea is so pretty. It's kind of like a taupe on the nail, but then with those rainbow glass flakes, they're so pretty. It's just like very neutral, but not. And also passion fruit milk tea is beautiful. For me, on my skin tone, it just works perfectly well. So I absolutely love it. I mean, I love them all. I think they're all beautiful. And I just love how vibrant the rainbow glass flakes are. They stand out so perfectly. And from Rogue Lacquer, I love them all. So let me know in the comments what you think of these 2 releases. Let me know if you're planning on picking them up. And I guess that's it for me. Wish me luck because I still have a lot more videos to make and I need all the strength I can get. So that's it for me. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully I will be in the next video, or maybe there won't even be a next video. Wouldn't that be fun? Bye.